So guys, the crypto markets are absolutely cooked. Everybody in the markets has mixed sentiment as to where we're going. Actually, everyone feels like everything is dead. Everyone's talking about how their altcoin portfolios are dead. Right now, we're seeing the markets kind of, see a little bit of a pump after dying practically the last few days. And which is why actually my uploads have slowed down a little bit, just because there's not too much news going on. But today, there's a little bit of an update in terms of the price action, specific indicators, and exactly the sentiment around exactly where we're going to be going in the next few weeks. And I want to let you guys know all of that stuff. If you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin, altcoins, how liquidity shifts, just so you can understand how to position yourself during all this crazy time. Right now, there's a whole bunch of news events with Trump's tariffs and mixed sentiment in the markets, and the S&P 500 just going downhill. The Ether Bitcoin chart not looking good, and indicators starting to shoot up. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I want to give you guys a sentiment as to what is going to be happening in the next few weeks, what everyone thinks is going to be happening, and exactly how to navigate through all of the bull crap that is going on in the markets. I know you feel very, very dead inside. Your portfolio is more than likely almost dead, like a lot of people's, like mine as well, which we're gonna jump into. But let's go jump into the charts, indicators, and everything you need to know. So guys, like how I said, the crypto markets are seeing a little bit of a jump after freaking jumping off a cliff the past few days. Bitcoin sitting at 82,000, Ethereum sitting at around 1,900, not really seeing a little bit of relief there. Bitcoin dominance finally broke above 62, that 62% zone. We've been talking about how it's been trading sideways, but now it's finally broke that region. And USDT fell down a little bit after wicking really high, hitting almost around that 6% zone. Now currently sitting at 5.41%. Right now, guys, the sentiment in the crypto markets is horrible. Everyone feels like it's the end of the world. A lot of people are kind of comparing previous price action from other cycles and why we should be bullish. Other people are talking about how we miss Biden because with Trump, there's so much stuff going on, so much red in the markets. There's actually a post right here that I want you guys to hear. So let's just go ahead and listen real quick.
Get tired of winning, and you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't.
Oh man, and that's just not the case right now. I mean, at the end of the day, we are experiencing the beginning of all the Trump tariffs and all the mixed sentiment and how the S&P is getting affected, new administration, a lot of pretty much stuff that Trump is putting into action, which is causing a lot of misunderstandings in the markets and a lot of uncertainty. More uncertainty than misunderstandings. That's not the word I was looking for. But overall, some people are still super bullish on the market, while others feel like it's dead and everyone feels dead inside. Benjamin Cohen has been keeping up with overall the price action around Bitcoin, price action around the ETH and Bitcoin chart, and Bitcoin dominance as well. And one of the main things he's been talking about how is that we've been having a whole bunch of headlines talking about the state of the markets, the tariffs, and all these other different things that are going on, and these headlines are consecutively pumping out just to be retracted a few hours later, which has the markets going up and down, because there's so much uncertainty. A great post was right here, just showing exactly how people are literally doing this. It's right here. So 6 hours apart, markets hate uncertainty. And this is pretty much Trump talking about how he's instructed the Secretary of Commerce to add an additional 25% tariff to 50% on all steel and aluminum coming into the United States from Canada, which I saw earlier today, and I was like, that sounds crazy. And then just 6 minutes, or not 6 minutes, but 6 hours apart, then they go on to say, Trump, this will go into effect tomorrow morning. And then they go on to say at the bottom, Trump trade advisor Navarro, no 50% steel aluminum tariffs on Canada tomorrow. So at the end of the day, we're having these crazy headlines come out just for them to get retracted hours later, which has all this crazy sentiment in the markets. And Benjamin Cohen just pretty much stating that the markets do not like uncertainty, which is why we're seeing all this ups and downs. Just a minute talks about the price action around Bitcoin and exactly what we need to see a little bit of relief. And we've be keeping up with this chart based off of pretty much the Fibonacci sequence and exactly the previous lows that we saw back in 2024 moving into 2025. But overall, the Bitcoin CME gap filled and bounced right on cue. The extent of the relief rally depends on levels like the 81,500 resistance zone. So far, it's not looking too good. Even if Bitcoin reclaims that 81.5 zone, Justin Bennett's remaining cautious while below that 92,000 on a monthly close basis. So at the end of the day, these markets look cooked without some form of intervention. And, you know, until we start to see some crazy price action change in the markets, or we start to see, you know, somebody come in and intervene, another country, or just in the end of the day, just something crazy come out, we're not going to really see anything happen in the markets. And this is why you really need to be keeping up with the day to day, just because whenever we see price action like this, it really is going to let us know where we're moving in the next few weeks, which is why you need to be keeping up with people like me. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and keep you guys updated with the price action around these assets and everything you need to know. CryptoCon goes in to talk about exactly the different times in the market and exactly when we saw exactly everyone feeling like everything was dead, and then other people felt like everything was super bullish, and times whenever it was super bullish, just for us to hit different zones and exactly where we're at in that stage. And right here you can see the different points, guys, all the way back in 2023 moving into 2025, pretty much based off of specific events that happened, like the ETFs, the strategic reserve that was coming, the recession that was talked about multiple times, the bear market after the recession that was talked about multiple times, and pretty much where we're at right now. So it says, looks like I need to update my Bitcoin calendar of the masses after everyone has told me a bear market is about to start alongside a recession. They've been spot on this cycle, and it's really funny, guys. At the end of the day, we're really having mixed sentiment as to where we're going to be going, but this is really just pointing to the fact exactly when we see that mixed sentiment and how you should really not be too affected by everything. Just understand that we see this at different times and stages in the cycle. Overall though, guys, my crypto portfolio is not looking too hot. At the end of the day, we are seeing some nice price action for the 24-hour, but overall these assets are down quite significantly. Connex was sitting at around all-time high 17-18 cents, currently sitting at around less than 2 cents. Destra sitting at around 15 cents, all-time high was sitting at around 60 cents. Hash AI 0.0002, this coin was sitting at around 0.003, which that's really crazy, almost a 10 or more than a 10x. Just a chill guy sitting at 0.028, 2 cents, guys. This coin was sitting at 67 cents. Yeah, Mr. Megos 0.02, 18 cents. I can go more into it, but overall, swiping everything to the side, guys, there's mixed sentiment in the markets. Keeping up with price action around specific assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum is really going to let you know what's going on. Specific charts like the ETH and Bitcoin chart let us know exactly when more than likely we have bottomed out and liquidity is going to be shifting back into our assets. Indicators like USDT and Bitcoin dominance show where liquidity is moving and exactly when altcoins are getting squeezed. And we've been seeing that for the past few weeks. We have so much headlines coming out, which is causing a lot of different mixed sentiment in the markets. The markets hate uncertainty, and right now it is filled with uncertainty. I have a lot of people on my YouTube channel that I haven't heard from in a while, and I think it's because a lot of people are starting to fall off. A lot of people are starting to lose their mind in this space. And if you don't have the due diligence, the understanding of how to navigate by looking at these indicators, studying previous cycles, and just pretty much keeping up with the day-to-day, you are going to feel lost. More than likely, you've probably capitulated your bags, and you're not going to see the all-time peak in this 2025 crypto bull cycle, which is really, really sad. You went through so much time just to miss out on the biggest moment that was going to happen in a span of more than likely the next few months. But at the end of the day, no one truly knows, and that's why there's so much uncertainty in the markets. But on this YouTube channel, guys, I keep you guys updated with the day-to-day events, the price action around Bitcoin, altcoins, how sentiment is shifting, and exactly how you need to position yourself. I have been navigating this space, guys, and have learned so much throughout it. And now, looking at right now, when everything is just dead, and pretty much the last people remaining standing still looking that are bullish, that understand exactly where we're going, and still understand that more likely dips are still going to be taking place. But at the end of the day, knowing how liquidity shifts, knowing how the money flow happens, knowing specific key events that are going to cause inflows, liquidity shifts, all that good stuff is really going to set you apart from the people that capitulate their bags and do not see the crypto bull market. But overall, guys, if you're new to my channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know where you're at on your journey. Let me know if this is your first cycle. Let me know if you've already capitulated your bags. At the end of the day, I love to hear everyone's perspective and exactly what's going on with you in your crypto journey. I hope you didn't capitulate your bags. And if you're new to the channel, stay tuned. I'm going to keep you guys updated with everything you need to know. All coins you really need to be taking advantage of. I'm going to talk about a specific coin tomorrow, so stay tuned. And everything else in between. I'm doing leverage trading. I'm doing all the ins and outs of a crypto trader and investor. So I'm just pretty much going and doing everything. Keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events and everything else that's happening. And whenever, more than likely, we are going to see altcoin season rally. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.